Can you keep a secret? Listen, I cannot, because guess what? I am sharing with you the secret to using Instagram for business when it comes to stories right here for Caribbean business owners. My name is Devon Adana and I am the CEO of Hello Tobago. And on this channel, I like to share Instagram marketing tips for Caribbean business owners. And if that is you, then you want to sit down and grab a piece of paper and some pen, not some pen, one pen. I don't know how many pens you could write with at a time, but I'm telling you, this is the life that you're going to want to save. Listen. Every night in December for the first 25 days, I will be going live on HT Biz Island and HT Biz Island for Instagram and YouTube. So I want to make sure that you are getting the information that you need to get. If this is your first time here, do not let it be your last time. Go ahead and share this live with somebody who runs a Caribbean business and who needs the information. Goddess Girl, how are you? Sweet Treats by CNR, Granny Best 868. Come on in. Make sure all of this live, and I'm like seriously, I'm real excited about this live. This one is the one that you definitely want to save. Okay, if you're checking me out on YouTube, go ahead and like this video. Make sure you comment down below. I subscribed, okay? Because people need to know about this channel. And this is how you let the algorithm know that you like this content and you want to see more of it. If you're joining me on Instagram, make sure that you're sharing this with somebody, some friend who own a business. Divina, share it with a friend, right? Let them know that somebody out here in these Instagram streets answering Caribbean business owners questions when it comes to Instagram. Hey, Black China, how you doing? Okay, so make sure that you're sharing this live. This one is the live that you want to share. I'm telling you. Today we are continuing with stories, and because 2021 is fast approaching, we need a plan. We need a plan to make sure that 2021 is our most profitable year yet. No more haphazardly posting to stories. Hey, Embellishment Divine. No more haphazardly posting to stories as Caribbean business owners. We are going to explore what I call the Story 6. They are called that because these are the 6 questions that you as a Caribbean business owner must ask yourself before you hit share or send to your stories. All right? Hold on, excuse me there. Right. So, if you're joining me on Instagram, make sure you have your pen and your paper and make sure you give me my heart. So, you know I just need the heart, so you know I have the little self-esteem problem and all that to help me with the self-esteem. Cool Express, what you saying? Right? Okay, thank you. All right, Olia, listen. Now, here's what you need to do before we get into the Story 6. Well, first thing that you have to know, hey, Derma Pro, how are you? Before you get into the Story 6, you need to know that this is a Devon Adana original, meaning this is my intellectual property. So if I see anybody else teaching this, you know what to do. You need to say, I need to cut Devon Adana a check. All right? Okay? The second thing that you need to know is that the Story 6 works for any and every scenario of content that you could possibly be posting to your stories. So if you're reposting something from your own timeline, you need the Story 6. If you are reposting to someone else's content to your stories, you need the Stories 6, right? If you created your own content and now you're trying to post it to your stories, guess what you need? The Story 6. And if you're recording content right there in stories itself, like you create the story right inside Instagram, then guess what you need? You need Stories 6, all right? The third thing you need to know is we need to talk about the who. Who needs Stories 6? And the better question probably is who doesn't? Most importantly, Story 6 works for Caribbean business owners looking to use stories to increase their visibility. So, If it's in mini mart, round the corner from you, where just buy a little, your little groceries when you want to go in the big grocery store, them need story 6, right? If it's a cute little boutique where you just buy your little earrings and a little outfit, them they need story 6 too. If it's Sleep Beats, right? Who laying it down on the face, she needed too. Hairdresser, credit union, well, moving van, power washer, fishmonger, especially fishmonger, them they so need story 6. Okay, all of the above, all of them needed. All right. The next thing I needed to know is the when. When is a good time to use story 6, right? And this one may surprise you, but it shouldn't. Every time is a good time for story 6, right? Jesus Cal El Hamlet, how are you? Right? Every time is a good time for story 6. And let's talk a little bit about the why. Why should we be using story 6 when it comes to our Instagram stories? I have 3 powerful reasons that you should. Okay? Are you ready for them? Are you ready for them? I like the heart. I like the heart action happening here. Right? The first one is that you are a business, my darlings, and you want that greater visibility because the more people who see your content, right? It increases the likelihood of you making your sale. And the story 6 gives you the power to create a lovely visibility trap for all those eyes that you want on your content. So story 6 really is about empowering you to make more money, right? Then the next powerful reason is you do not have time to be hanging out in these Instagram streets. Take a taste, caterers, Jaren09. Only on the time. So story 6 is about saving you time. There's always something that a business owner has to be doing, always a fire that has to be put out. Not so, right? So the more systems that we could build into our business, the stronger our businesses can be to earn for us. All right? Hey, Winward Meet, what going on? How you doing? Thank you for coming in. Hi, my name is Devon Adana. I am the CEO of Hello Tobago. And on this page, on this channel, you get Instagram marketing tips for Caribbean business owners. If you're watching this on the replay, I want to say thank you so much. All your content, how you doing, right? Thank you for watching this on the replay. And you could comment replay down below so I could give you a nice, warm Biz Island welcome. All right? Okay, so we're talking about the powerful reasons as to why you want to use story 6. And story 6, I'm telling you, is the only way you need to be posting to your Instagram stories in 2021. So we're going to get into it just now. I'm giving you one more powerful reason why you want to be using story 6. And that reason is that it is for the benefit. It was created specifically for the Caribbean business owner. So if you know that's you, then I'm going to tell you right now, get your pens, get your papers, and be ready to take it down. All right? But before we continue, make sure you're sending this live out. Send out the live. Or listen, if it ever had one of these lives that you wanted to save when it's done, this is the one. And I will be saving it. So you don't worry. It gonna be saved. It gonna be saved, right? Meaning I will post it to my timeline so that you can save it for future reference. And Winward Meet, I'm taking all of the love. I'm taking all of the love, right? Okay. This one here tonight, let we go. All right. Story 6. So these are the questions. Hey, Embellishment Divine. No, you could send it to them using the little triangle below. You could send it straight to here, Fanatics. And who else is that? Dishes in Interior. You're sending it directly to them. And you see how you'll be sending them all the little memes and thing all day? You send this to them the same way. It will bring you right back in, I promise. Because tagging it like that, it wouldn't work. They will not be able to see it like that. You have to actually physically send it to them like via your DMs, right? They'll receive it as a DM and then they'll come over into the live. Lamb's Best Mart, how you doing? Okay, and Gentlemen's League, send it to them too, right? Okay, so this is the stories 6. All right. These are the 6 questions you must ask yourself before you publish that content on stories. So let's go. Question 1. Question 1 is there a place I should be tagging this story to? And let me tell you right now, the answer is yes. The question you're asking here is, what location should I be tagging this story to? Should I be tagging it to the mall, to the hospital, to the market, to a government building? Where on your island are people hanging out? Hey, I am Bree. How are you? How are you? Have a seat. I hope you have a nice little glass of wine in your hand and a little, a little pen and paper to take notes. Okay, straight out of Bago. What's going on? All right. So the idea is location. Where are people gathered? Is it a taxi stand? Is it B-Mobile, Digicel? Is it a bank? Right? Some of you have online stores and have people who purchase from you that are not necessarily within the Caribbean. So is there somebody somewhere else in the world that you have a lot of customers? Maybe is it Brooklyn? Is it Canarsie? Right? Some of you might have people in Florida that you're trying to attract the attention of. So is it Pembroke Pines? Is it Miami Gardens? Okay. So you want to think about the location. Now, the location don't have to be a physical place, The location could be somewhere that another user has created. So think about this, right? Let me say that there's a location created called earring lovers, makeup lovers, melanin queens may already be a location created. Thalasophiles, if you sell bathing suits or beachwear or things like that. Handmade may already be a location created. So you need to know that these locations exist and it is a must that you tag that location in your content when you are posting to stories. This is a non-negotiable. All right. Hey, who is this? Cherry Chineri. How are you? Creatively Designs. Love that. Glam Royal TT. Come on in and have a seat. Make sure you're sharing this live with 10 other people. You'll be sharing memes all day. So sharing is caring. And I know you care. So send this to a few business owners who may need the info. All right. All right. So the second question you're going to ask yourself, hey, Che Cosmetics, come on in, girl. Danny P, what's going on? Right. So the second question you're going to be asking yourself for the story 6, is there someone I need to be tagging in this, right? Now you tag the place. Let's talk about the who. Who person do you need to tag in this? It's the @mention sticker. That's the name of the sticker that you're going to be using, right? Is there a celebrity that needs to be in this post? Is there a page that your ideal audience frequents, like a larger influencer in your space, right? No, this is not one that you need to use all the time, right? This is not about tagging them every minute. That is not what it's about. Fine print, right? Here, fine print entertainment. They are not about tagging people every minute. But you do want to ask yourself, because the content may lend itself to tagging someone. So when you look at the content, think to yourself, who stands to benefit from reposting this to their story or their audience if I tag them? So that's how you have to think about it. So you might see Will Smith in there doing something with Shark Week, right? And you sell bathing suits. Okay, so you tag Will Smith in there, but you also tag Shark Week in there, right? Because it benefits Shark Week, right? And I don't even know if Shark Week have a page. I'm just saying, right? It benefits Shark Week to have this content being reposted by other people in their stories. With a slay plug TT, SJ Forever, how you doing? Welcome, come on in. My name is Devona Dan, I'm the CEO of Hello Tobago, and on this channel, you get to learn about Instagram marketing tips for Caribbean business owners. We're going live for the first 25 nights of December right here on Instagram and on YouTube. So if you don't catch me here, you could definitely catch me on YouTube too, right? So tonight we're talking about the story 6. These are the 6 core questions Caribbean business owners need to be asking themselves before they post to their Instagram stories, all right? So think about who stands to benefit and decide who that person is and then tag that person in the content. The third question you need to be asking yourself, my dear people, is there a hashtag that is frequented by the type of people or customers or followers that I am trying to attract that can be used on this piece of content in these stories? And let me tell you something right now. The answer is always yes. And Kalkal Ines, the answer is always yes. Yes, there are hashtags. But why is the answer always yes? The answer is always yes because we know from the hashtag commandments that we talked about last week that the number one hashtag commandment says what? I gave you all the hashtag commandments last week. The number one hashtag commandment says, and I repeat, there will be hashtags. Thou shalt hashtag, right? So what does thou have to do? No hashtag. Exactly. Okay? But you also, listen, but you also know, what do you also know from the hashtag commandments? That there will be hashtag research. That is commandment number 5. Hey, Gael Alamode Limited, right? You know that there must be hashtags and that there must be hashtag research. So this should tell you that you're not waiting until you're ready to post the stories to no wonder, I wonder if it have a hashtag that I could be using here. No, you don't do the research from before. So you know what the hashtags are that you are trying to rank for, that your people are hanging out in. Thank you, Take a Taste, for giving them again. Thou shall hashtag, right? Now, let me tell you, one of the hacks that I use that does make this easier. And the hack that I use is what I just told you. Hashtag research before you get to posting on the stories, right? Because sometimes you in there and you're like, oh, let me post this thing real quick and whatever. And then you come up, you're just like, hashtag wherever this is, right? And then lo and behold, you post the hashtag, you come out, and what happens? You realize that the hashtag when you have 100 posts underneath it. That means but you ain't getting no traction from that. You just posted to a story, it's a hashtag that but that have crickets, okay? Crickets ain't nothing happening underneath there. Did I mash somebody's corn? I hope so. And I hope when I mash that corn, you went and get yourself a nice little plaster because you know you're going to be doing better moving forward. So please do your research before I have to come here and be mashing corn. And you'll know that the hashtag that you use must be hashtags that have between 500 to 800,000 posts underneath there. You stick up your finger. Did I mash your corn with mud meat? Did I? I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry because now is the time for you to be bursting bubbles because 2021 is going to be our year. I'm telling y'all. But you have to be prepared. You have to be doing the things that make it make sense. MIMIS, right? MIMIS, make it make sense, right? Good, lovely. Now, question 4, right? The fourth question that you need to be asking is, are there 7 more hashtags frequented by the type of people that I am trying to get in front of that I could use here? Now, y'all know that y'all could use more hashtags, right? Y'all know that y'all could use more hashtags. But, listen to me. You want to use 8 hashtags in all. 1 is from the sticker. You're going to tap on the story sticker, get that hashtag, right? That's the hashtag that comes up in white and is like an iridescent purple kind of thing, right? Then the 7 more hashtags, right? The 7 more hashtags you're going to use, these you're going to actually type out. You're going to tap that little A in stories. It's going to allow the keyboard to pull up and you're going to type your 7 other hashtags that you want to use right there. Gentlemen's League, how are you? Big Base the Third, what's up? How you doing? I hope I have pen and paper because this is the IGTV that you're going to want to save and refer back to often, right? So yeah. Right? So that is where you're going to find these. That is where you're going to find where you're going to type these hashtags. But you all know because you all have already done the research, right? Because you all got the hashtag commandments last week. You all already did all your hashtag research. You all already going to have your hashtags ready to go. Ed Village Ed Cafe, you're going to have it ready to go. Now, let me give you another hack, another secret that your girl does do is here. What I does do, okay, is already have 3 sets of hashtags, 3 sets of 7 hashtags saved to my clipboard. That way, when I pull up said keyboard and I hold down my finger on said screen, my clipboard comes up with these 3 sets of hashtags that I have already locked into my clipboard. So I don't have to be wondering, oh God, what was that hashtag again? Let me find my notebook to find. I ain't doing all of that. I'm not doing all of that. I am trying to get there quickly. So you have your 3 sets of hashtags. And of course, these 3 sets of hashtags are based on your research and your content buckets. These are the hashtags they're trying to rank for. They have 500 to 800,000 posts underneath them. You already did that research and know that, right? And so they're saved in there, waiting and raring to go. Okay, people? So listen, let's see how this story 6 is going to help you cut down on a lot of time when you in this app. You ain't trying to be on this app forever, right? You trying to do the things that are going to make this go quickly, okay? Hey, create Mills. How you doing? Create Mills. What's going on? All right. So yes, the 5th question you're going to ask yourself is, how do I cover up the hashtags, the location, the mention, the person I tag in here without anybody else noticing that they are here? Yes, you all know that hashtags basically, or any kind of tagging that you're doing on Instagram is literally screaming for attention, right? So as business owners, we want to be a little bit more savvy about how we do this. Now, I have created a simple, very simple video tutorial. It's probably not even more than a minute long, right? A very simple video tutorial that shows you exactly how to cover each one of those things, right? And they're very simple, very easy to use. But here's what I need from you, okay? I need you to do a couple things for me. The first thing because I want to send it to you, I'm sending it to you completely free. I'm not charging money for this. I already created this. I want to send it to you guys for free. But here is what you need to do. The first thing I need you to do is to go on our Facebook page, on HT Biz Island's Facebook page, and like that page, right? The second thing I need you to do is to make sure that you have already followed this page here on Instagram. And then the third thing that I need you to do is to go ahead and subscribe to HT Biz Island on YouTube. So that's Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Make sure you're subscribed or following or liking those 3, and then send me a DM that says, done, give me my video, right? And I will give you your video once I check to make sure that all those 3 things have been complied with. SAS Limited, how you doing? Handmade suds, what's up? So you just have to do that, and I will send you a video that tells you exactly how to cover up all of these things that we just talked about, all of those tags, very simply, very easily. Watch me, the easiest tutorial you're probably going to ever get. I did this, I sent this out probably about a few months ago, and people were like, oh my God, thank you so much for sending this. This is what I was looking for, right? So if you want to get it, that is what you need to do to get it. Olya, listen to me. The 6th question, and also repeat, all right, no problem. You need to, the 6th question you need to be, the 5th question you need to be asking yourself is, how do I cover up all of these tags and all of these things that the story 6 is asking me to do? And I am telling you that I have a video, a 1-minute video, it can't be longer than, probably 1 minute and 15 seconds if so much, that could give you that information, how to cover up these things, right? In order to receive it, I am asking you to do 3 things: to like this, to follow this page on Instagram, to like our Facebook page, and to make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. So that is You go to YouTube, you're searching HT Biz Island. You go to Facebook, you're searching HT Biz Island. You're right here now. You make sure and tap on the top and follow this page, right? And once you do those three things, just send me a message and say, done, give me video, and it will be yours, right? Okay. So the sixth question, the sixth and final question of the story 6 that you need to be asking yourself is, have I addressed and complied with all that the story 6 has asked me to do? Have I done all of it? Or have I done 1 and 2 and then maybe not 3? I feel like I ain't in the mood to do 5 and do all of them things there? No. You need to do all. Have I complied and addressed all of the questions within stories 6? And then, and only then, will you be allowed to press publish or send to or share or however you usually get your stories up and running. People, the story 6 is the gift. It's a, don't look at gift horse in the house. Don't look at gift horse in the house, in the mouth, right? Make sure and comply with the story 6. These are, watch me, this is created for the Caribbean business owner, for the busy Caribbean business owner. This is for you. This is for you. So make sure you're using embellishment divine. Take, give me my video. All right. Gael says, following, send me the DM embellishment divine and I will give you your video. Right? Listen to me. Tomorrow is our final day on the topic of stories. So let's talk about the 7 things that you could do tomorrow that will make your IG stories a breeze. You don't want to miss out that one. You don't want to miss out. As usual, tea spilling. If tea does be hot, I'll serve it hot for all you, right? 7 p.m. tomorrow. That is Vlogmas. I will be here. Will you be here? And if you have not joined my email list yet, I promise you do not want to be left out. Goodies are coming. Goodies are coming. Hey, right now, this is your cue to save this live. And if you're joining me on YouTube, make sure you stay tuned for this very next video.